What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another Eternal update. I'm Jedi, and today is January 28th. The update, let's dive right into it. First off, I want to give a congratulations to Meal29, who took the Throne Invitational down this weekend for the Winter Championship, as well as Notarg, who won the Expedition Championship this weekend. Both of those guys qualified for the tournament via QCP points, and they are now qualified for the Worlds Tournament going on. So kudos to both of them for throwing down. Next up, moving right in, we have with the new set on the horizon, we have our preview bundle or pre-order bundle. This was the Echoes of Eternal pre-order bundle released today, and it has several things, as you can see on the screen, a lot going on. So let's go ahead and dive into it. First off, you get a box of Echoes of Eternity, 32 packs that can be opened on release day. So you can see here, you will get them. They will be added to your collection, but you cannot open them until the actual release date, which we do not know. Just know it's sometime next month. Next up, you get a Soul's Rest Premium Playmat skin, which you can see here on the map. And I gotta say, it's kind of neat. I've seen it in game already, and it's pretty impressive. I personally would like to see a little more into it, mainly because I really like Soul's Rest, the card, and I think the artwork is absolutely amazing. But you have the sphere that you see behind, or the rings behind, you see the empty throne. You can click that, that sends fire down the edges, and then you have those 4 pillars that can potentially be clicked on, destroyed. Next up, you get one Emerald Eternal Nightmare Premium Avatar, which is this that you see here. And I gotta say, it is pretty neat. It looks kind of cool. There's a little bit of like a sheen to it, right? And the fire animation. You can actually see a little more of this, I think, in the actual in-game one. But it's kind of neat, not bad. I think it's kind of cool. One Eternal Nightmare Premium card back, you see here, which is just, I guess, Ermot's robes kind of wrapping around him and stuff. Yeah, kind of medium. I like the color scheme. I like the gray color scheme and the kind of bone / rag part of it, but overall, I'm not very excited about it. Then we get 4 alternate art Skylord Tolec, playable immediately in Throne and Expedition. So much how we saw Kairos, right, the giant from last set, the slowly promo, which is a spoiler we'll talk about here in a moment, you get 4 copies of Skylord Tolec. Of note, a couple of things I learned is that 1, it is legendary, 2, it is alternate art, and 3, you can never craft it. So if you do not purchase this, you are unable to craft that card later on if you do like the alternate art. So if you like the art, then I would definitely consider picking it up. And of course, you can, as soon as you buy them, you are able to immediately add them to your deck and start playing with them. So there's a little bit of incentive there. And then finally, you get 1,800 gems. Okay. If you, of course, order directly from the Direwolf Digital website, which I am on right now, then you get 2 additional draft tickets. Now, what is the cost of this, you might say? It is the standard $49.99 or $50 rounded up for the bundle. So that's the bundle. Overall, I think it is a very decent buy. I don't see a problem with it. You get some added bonus, obviously, with those draft tickets that you can save for when the new set comes out and rare draft those packs. So you are getting an additional 8 packs for free. So that's something to consider. I typically like these bundles if I like the aesthetics of it. I draft enough where the packs aren't that much of incentive. So for me, it's pretty much if I, and I'm okay just crafting the regular ones. I don't hate the alternate art. It's great unless I absolutely have to have it. So yeah, for me, I think I am perfectly okay with someone getting this. There's plenty of people who have got it already. They're seeing the Skylord do some work and enjoying it. I think it's a very fun card. And yeah, I personally don't think I'm going to get this bundle. Particularly, I like stuff that I can use in multiple decks, and I did get the avatar, the Erma avatar or card back from the event, and I've been using that one, or the last bundle. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you're going to get the bundle or if you have already and how you're feeling about it so other people can get some feedback on it. Moving on, let's go ahead and go into our spoilers, guys. So Skylord Tolec is a 5-cost 5/5 Nightmare Dragon at Legendary for double fire, double primal, double shadow, flying, and pledge. There we go again with that pledge. Nice. Your other dragons go berserk and never stop. What this means is they literally can attack twice every turn. That's pretty insane. But there is more. Mastery 10. transform any number of cards in your hand into random dragons. So the good thing about this is that you can pick. So if there's a card, like for example, a removal spell or something like that you want to keep in your hand, you aren't forced to turn it into a dragon. But should you have like additional power or maybe a 2-drop that you don't care for now, you can then turn into a dragon. Granted, it could be any dragon in the game, so you can get Joe or you could get a whelp. You never know. But overall, yeah, I think this is quite interesting. I think it's a lot of fun and super cool card. Like I said, I've already gained some feedback on it where people are really liking it. Okay, next up, we have a modification to the draft format, which of course we saw earlier as well with a draft preview. Starting next Tuesday, February 4th, a curated list of 72 commons and uncommon cards from Echoes of Eternity will be added to the draft packs prior to the full set's release later next month. The cards will not be craftable with Shiftstone until release, but you do get to keep the cards you draft and immediately play with them in Throne and Expedition. Until Echoes of Eternity's releases, the draft format will still be Flame of Zolta, Draft Pack, Flame of Zolta. But the remixed draft packs will include early access to some of the sweet new cards on the way in the new set, like these. Let's go into some further packs. So just to clarify that real quick, we still are going to be seeing 2 Flame of Zolta's packs, one as pack 1, one in pack 4. So we're going back to that original format, but they are changing the curated packs in the middle. Switchblade Deadeye, a 2/1 elf unseen, interesting double tribal there. Common for 2 and shadow. Switchblade Deadeye has +2/+2 while she has a battle skill. So if you're able to give her Overwhelm or Quick Draw through Inspire or even a combat trick, then she gets that generic or static +2/+2. That being said, if it was a temporary thing like Overwhelm off of a Rampage, at the end of the turn, she will lose that +2/+2 as well. Display of Destruction is our next one. It is another one of the cycle of displays that we're getting. Fast spell, uncommon, 3 power, fire, time, shadow. Deal 3 damage to an enemy unit and you gain 3 health. Or sacrifice a unit to get +6 power this turn. Or play 3 1/1 Cultist Exhausted. All right, not bad, exciting. And then finally, we have a new Nightmare Dragon at common. Double Helix Drake is a 1/4 for 5 primal. Flying, your spells deal 1 +1 damage. Mastery 3, your spells deal an additional +1 damage. Nice, nice. Nice. Those are going to be fun. These are just a few of the new cards shaking up the draft of packs when Echoes of Eternity draft preview begins next Tuesday. So let me know in the comments below if you guys are going to be drafting this in-between set or if you're going to wait for the actual full set release. Let me know. So next up we have Unfamiliar Interloper. This one is interesting because this is showing a new mechanic in the form of Corrupt 1. They have not explained, as usual, what Corrupt means yet. So we will find out as the articles start rolling out. And then, of course, in the Eternal Journey podcast, we will do a full mechanics breakdown whenever all the mechanics are spoiled. This is a 1/2 Stranger at common for 2. Unfamiliar Interloper, and summon, gain an influence of your choice. So kind of a Bannerman type effect, just tacked on to a stranger, as well as the Corrupt 1. So what this means, we don't know yet. We'll have to find out, but I would not be surprised if it's Corrupt and then X, and then something happens based on the number there. We do see a potential another cycle at Legendary. As we saw in the campaign, we did see that all these heroes for each color also had a special relic that they used from their gods or the guardians, right? Gods, guardians, ancients. I don't remember. Elders. I don't remember now what they are. Anywho, Linray's Codex is the first one that we've had spoiled. This is a legendary relic once again for 4 primal, so triple primal. It reads, your single faction units have flying. Spellcraft 3, play Crystallize, which is the 5 power, deal 1 damage to all units and stun them. And then pay 6 to draw a card for each of your single faction units. So that's really exciting. Of note, it is simply for single faction, not primal. So you can have 2, this can be in a 2-color deck, just the fact that only your units that have, say, just time or just primal will get flying. Super exciting to see this card play out. I'm interested to see how the other ones are, especially if they're all going to be at Legendary. So it's going to be cool to see how they play out. Not too excited about the Shavka or Endra's flute or ukulele or whatever it is that she has. So we'll see if it's a return of Shavka's song or not. We'll have to wait and find out. All right, guys, our final spoiler was brought to us by Loco Pojo today on stream, where they revealed Pale Rider's Pocket Watch. This is a +4/+4 weapon at Legendary for 6 and then 4 Shadow Influence, so quadruple Shadow. And then whatever unit it's attached to gets Flying, Deadly, Killer, and Lifesteal. Oh wait, and there's more. Spellcraft 6 play the Witching Hour, which gives you one of each. It gives you 4 of the horsemen. They're all 4/4s, and they each get flying. And one of them, each one has either flying, deadly, killer, or lifesteal. So super excited to see that card. That's a spicy build around Brew. Let me know if that's something you are gonna craft and put in the decks or not, or if you think it's just a little too much. But all right, guys, that's going to do it for today's Eternal update. Once again, I am Jedi. If you stayed this long in the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you get notified whenever other videos like this go up. Of course, as always, until next time, happy gaming.